On Daf 57 of Shabbat, we get the story of a priest, a high priest in the temple. He used to have silk over his hands so that he wouldn't have to get his hands dirty with the temple offerings. Now, that same priest later was called before this king and queen, not the nicest of people, certainly not the king. And they had a bit of a debate. One of them liked goat's meat, one of them liked lamb's meat, and they were asking the high priest which one is better. And the priest sided with the queen, and he did so in a very dismissive way of the king. And the king got very angry, and he says, because you ruled against me and you're so dismissive, your right hand will be cut off. And of course, the high priest was not terribly happy to be losing his right hand. So he actually bribed the guy who was supposed to be cutting off the hand, paid him to cut off his left instead of his right. And the king found out, and he says, cut off his right hand as well. So here he lost both of his hands. And this story is kind of given as an allegory about, here he is the guy who didn't want to get his hands dirty by touching the offerings. Therefore, he wound up invalidating the offerings he brought, and therefore he wound up losing his hands at the end.